Hello and welcome to Epic Fantasy Reviews. Sorry, I'm exhausted because of the heat.
Today we reviewed the next episode, the third episode of Legend of Zelda.
This one has Prince Facade, who, if you haven't already guessed, he has a facade of greatness that covers up his shortcomings, which are mostly arrogance, pompousness, and a certain amount of hesitancy when put under pressure at times. Although, at times, it depends. We'll explain in a moment. The episode starts off with a blacksmith using fire to start up a fire in his forge, and Link commenting on, wow, there's a lot of magic here. Far more than its neighbors. Which, yeah, okay, that's pretty consistent. Zelda comments on that and says that's why Ganon wants the Triforce of Wisdom and to take everything that Hyrule has because it's so of its potent magic. It has so much of it. She then uses magic to do up her hair the way she likes. We then see Link take down a few monsters. They get the upper hand. Link ties a rope to one, gets dragged out of town by the octopus monster. I don't care for the name of it. And Facade saves Link, then offers Zelda a ride back into the castle on his horse Magnus, and then denies Link one because Magnus can only carry two, and he's not going to carry Link around when there's a lady to travel with the horse. Mm-hmm. Now, the nice guy thing to do would be like, okay, you hop on two, I'll walk.
You've been injured from this entire fight, and you're tired.
And given you're a little girl about things, okay, you could ride. I'm kidding. The only reason I patronized Link there is Link was a little. They're both snippy with each other. Link then gets competitive as he's taking a bath with Sprite, helping him give him a towel and whatnot. Seriously, he treats her like a slave. Poor Sprite. She's the real hero here.
Mm-hmm.
She has the real Triforce of Courage. She should have been the chosen hero here. But Zelda then pretties herself up in her best dress, which is orange, I think? I don't care. For Facade, who's introduced to Daddy as though he were her boyfriend.
Probably discussions about having him take on some of the duties Link
has, and Daddy, of course, can't even remember who Link is. He's too stupid.
Yeah.
Although, given some monarchies, hey, his daughter covering up for him and ruling for him, fair enough. Hey, this Zelda's not like the other Zeldas. She actually has a backbone. Most other Zeldas don't. And I'm not saying all, just most. Link, after botching things up, leaves. Of course, Ganon kidnaps Zelda. And his minions make it all the way to the lake, with her having been captured by Zoras, the monstrous kind, and it's the main Zora is holding her hostage, and Facade hesitates because he doesn't want to hurt Zelda. Link though doesn't and shoots it down with his magic bullets. And Zelda then gets mad at Facade for not having fired unhesitantly, and shouts him down and pushes him into the lake. She leaves with Link's arms around her. Link takes back the rupee he wanted, a red rupee that Facade had taken because it was Facade's prize at the beginning of the episode for having finished the job. So yeah, that's about all that happens in this episode. And I'll be honest, I thought Zelda was a little harsh with Facade at the end.
Mm-hmm.
He hesitated because he didn't want to risk her life.
Mm-hmm. On one hand, he is an experienced adventurer.
On the other hand, I'm just saying it's natural to hesitate when there's an innocent life at stake.
Mm-hmm.
And he clearly had a crush on Zelda, and he was just like, if I don't fire this shot right, I might kill her.
Mm-hmm.
And if I miss, the monster will kill her. You know what I mean? He's like, okay, I need a moment to line my shot. Link, I don't freaking care. Fires. No, Link, I don't freaking care. Just fires. Now, Link is actually a better shot, but that said, no joke. It's still a little, Link, you should have hesitated at least a little. But what's funny is that I also found that it was a little funny in that Zelda got prissy, but really, like... But anyways, what I've noticed over the years with Zelda is that frequently the number 3 is sacred. You know, you have 6 temples or 9 temples, elemental temples of sorts, and you have 3 items you have to gather. You have the Triforce. But here's the interesting thing about Facade. He has a 4-pointed star as his coat of arms on his shield that he tosses away because he's an idiot, and on his tunic or tabard. And this suggests he's from a foreign kingdom, which I would have liked it had Nintendo actually taken that 4-pointed star and turned that into the coat for another royal family or kingdom, so that you know they could world build a new kingdom.
Yeah, because the kingdom is called Arcadia.
Okay, I didn't know that. Maybe they did explore it in games and whatnot.
Yeah, I don't know. It just says this in the wiki.
Is that all it says?
They face off against an ambush. Link quits his duties and prepares to leave. Ganon knows Facade's one weakness. And
No, I meant the Arcadia. Does it have its own Link?
No, it's...
Okay, maybe Nintendo get on it. Maybe you ought to build a new kingdom there, and that could help world build a little more. Not that Nintendo's bad at doing that when it comes to Zelda. They've generally been pretty good at world building. The world of Hyrule. Anyways, how would you rate this episode? I might rate this one a 1. It was pretty good.
1. It
wasn't good, but it was below average.
It wasn't as cringy as the last episode.
Yeah, so if you like this episode, like, share, subscribe, and review.